Hello dear, the title of today's story is Jamal Learns to Wash His Hands.
After you play,
this will be the biggest castle ever!
When your
almost
hands
done, just
are
one more
not
tower!
So neat, before you touch your face or food, clean them up. It's really
Go
good.
on, try it. I will. Wow, so much.
Wash your hands, scrub, scrub, gusso. Make some bubbles, rub, rub, rub. Front and back and in between. Keep those little fingers clean. Clap, clap, round and round. Don't be fast. Count to 20, make it last a try. Germs are tiny, we can't see, but they don't belong on me. Soap and water, here we go. Watch
Gotta
those
wash between my
sneaky
fingers
germs all go. Wash your hands, scrub, scrub, gusso. Make some bubbles, rub, rub, rub. Thumbs and nails, don't forget. Rinse them well so they are set. Clap, clap, round and round. Don't be fast. Count to 20, make it last a try. Turn the tap and make it flow, restow. Soap it up, now nice and
feel so
slow.
happy.
Scrub your hands and sing along. Healthy habits make you strong. You too! Wash your hands, scrub, scrub, gusso. Make some bubbles, rub, rub, rub. Front and back and in between. Keep those little fingers clean. Clap, clap, round and round. Don't be fast. Count to 20, make it last a try. Wash your hands, scrub, scrub,
my fingers
gusso.
and dig under the nails.
Happy hearts and healthy club.
So fresh and
Clean hands every single day.
Wow, what a
Keeps the
beautiful
germs
day.
far away.
I'm so happy.
Wash your hands, scrub, scrub. Healthy habits make you strong. Now your hands are clean. Yay!
Visiting his lovely auntie in the bright, sunny city of Lagos, Nigeria. He loved running around the beautiful courtyard, filled with tall, green mango trees and brightly painted yellow walls. Today, he was building a massive, towering dirt castle, right in the middle of the warm, red African soil. His hands were covered in thick, dark mud from digging so deep into the ground. He wiped his messy, dirty hands right across his bright yellow t-shirt, with a big, happy smile on his face. Suddenly, Auntie Neka walked out of the house, carrying a big tray of fresh, sweet watermelon slices. She saw Jamal's incredibly dirty hands and gasped, with a warm, caring look in her dark brown eyes. "Oh my goodness, Jamal, you have invited a whole army of tiny, invisible germs onto your hands," she exclaimed loudly. Jamal tilted his head in confusion and stared closely at his messy, mud-covered fingers, with wide, wondering eyes. "What are germs, Auntie? And why can I not see them on my skin?" he asked with a puzzled voice. He squinted very hard at his muddy palms, trying to spot the tiny creatures she was talking about. Auntie Neka placed the sweet watermelon down on the table and decided it was time for a fun, important lesson. Auntie Neka brought out a giant, shiny magnifying glass with a bright red handle from her deep apron pocket. She held the cool glass over a small leaf covered in dirt to show Jamal a brand new secret world. Germs are extremely tiny, living things that are so small, we cannot see them with just our regular eyes, she explained. Jamal imagined tiny, fuzzy purple and green monsters with grumpy faces, hiding inside the thick, dark mud on his hands. He imagined these silly little creatures running around and playing tag, right on top of his messy, dirty fingernails. "Are these tiny monsters going to bite me or make me feel bad?" he asked, while looking at his fingers. Auntie Neka laughed a warm, gentle laugh that sounded like sweet music in the breezy, sunlit Lagos courtyard. They do not bite, but some of these sneaky little germs can give you a nasty tummy ache, she warned. She explained that when germs get inside our bodies, they can make us feel tired, sick, and very yucky. Jamal immediately pulled his muddy hands far away from his face and squeezed his lips together in a tight line. He definitely did not want any silly purple and green monsters throwing a party inside his nice, healthy tummy. He realized he needed to learn exactly how to stop these invisible invaders from sneaking past his mouth. The curious young boy wanted to know exactly how these sneaky germs moved around the big, wide world every day. How do they get
I'm
inside
ready
my
for
tummy
this.
if they are just sitting right
Let's
here in
do
the dirt?
this.
Jamal asked thoughtfully. Auntie Neka pointed to a bright blue toy truck resting near the edge of his giant, muddy dirt castle. Germs are fantastic travelers, and they love to ride on things like your hands, toys, and doorknobs, she said smoothly. She explained that when he touched the dirty truck and then touched his mouth, the germs got a free ride. Jamal looked at the blue truck, and then remembered he had rubbed his nose earlier with his dirty, muddy thumb. A look of complete surprise washed over his round face, as he understood the sneaky tricks of the invisible germs. So they use my very own fingers as a fast train to travel right into my mouth, he shouted loudly. Auntie Neka nodded her head proudly, happy that her smart nephew was learning this very important health lesson so quickly. She told him that germs also love to fly through the air when people cough or sneeze without covering up. Jamal pretended to put up a huge, invisible shield with his arms to block any flying germs in the air. Now he knew all about their sneaky travel plans, but he still needed a weapon to defeat the tiny monsters. Auntie Neka smiled brightly and led Jamal over to the sparkling, clean outdoor sink near the bright yellow courtyard wall. Do not worry, my brave nephew, because we have magical superpowers to defeat these grumpy little germs, she declared happily. She grabbed a smooth pink bar of sweet-smelling soap that smelled exactly like fresh, juicy African mangoes and flowers. Jamal stepped up onto a small wooden stool and placed his dark, muddy hands directly under the rushing, cool water. He rubbed the pink soap vigorously between his palms until hundreds of fluffy, white bubbles suddenly exploded everywhere. The magical soap breaks the sticky grip of the germs, and the rushing water washes them entirely away, she explained. Jamal giggled loudly as the soft, white bubbles tickled his skin and covered his hands like thick, snowy winter gloves. He scrubbed between his fingers and under his nails, making absolutely sure no sneaky germ was left hiding behind. They sang a happy, bouncy alphabet song together while he washed his
Wash your
hands
hands,
to make
wash
sure
your
he
hands,
scrubbed
scrub
long
with
enough.
soap and
As the
water.
soapy
Stay
bubbles rinsed
healthy
down the
and
drain,
clean.
Jamal imagined the grumpy purple and green monsters sliding away forever. He dried his fresh, clean hands on a soft green towel
fresh and
and
clean.
held them up proudly in the bright sunlight. His hands were perfectly
what a
clean, smelling
wipe my
incredibly
hands.
sweet, and completely
All
free of
clean,
those
look at that.
pesky, invisible
Woohoo, to
little
the
dirt
sky.
monsters. With perfectly clean hands, Jamal felt like a mighty superhero who had just saved the day from a germ invasion. He flexed his muscles happily and gave Auntie Neka a massive, joyful high five that echoed through the sunny courtyard. Now you are totally safe to enjoy this delicious, sweet treat without any unwanted germ guests, she said with delight. They walked together to the beautifully carved wooden table, where the plate of bright pink watermelon slices was waiting patiently. Jamal picked up a large, juicy slice with his freshly washed fingers and took a giant, crunchy bite out of it. The sweet, refreshing juice dripped slightly down his chin, but he did not care, because he was so wonderfully happy. He looked around the vibrant, green courtyard, feeling so incredibly glad to be spending this beautiful afternoon in amazing Kenya. Knowing how to fight germs made him feel very grown-up, extremely responsible, and wonderfully prepared for any muddy adventure. Auntie Neka ate her fresh fruit beside him, beaming with endless pride at the very smart young boy next to her. The bright African sun shone warmly on their faces as they shared a lovely, peaceful moment of health and happiness. Jamal promised himself he would always use his magical soap powers after playing in the dirt or touching sticky things. From that glorious day on, washing hands became his absolute favorite superpower, keeping him perfectly healthy, strong, and always smiling. When we wash our hands, we keep germs out of our body. Did you learn to wash your hands? Can you sing the washing of hands song?